This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
And welcome, everybody. This is something that in our bodies, one of the most important systems next to the circulatory system, the heart. But many of us don't know anything about it. We just take it for granted what's going on there. I'm referring to the lymphatic system, and it's one of those things that you don't realize, but it's getting rid of waste, potentially toxins in your body, and it doesn't have a pump like the heart does. The heart pumps things. This doesn't. So how do we get rid of that stuff? What happens if your lymphatic system maybe is compromised? We're going to talk about that and how massage can be very impactful. Chi Spa Massage is located in Puerto Rico, and that's just a part of what they do when it comes to massage and wellness and so much more. Jasmin Gonzalez is back with us. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm fantastic. No complaints, as always. We're on the beautiful island of Puerto Rico.
Oh, get me there now. Where about in Puerto Rico?
I'm in Luquillo, Playa Fortuna, which is about, I think we are on the east side of the island, if I'm not mistaken.
See, this is
between Fajardo and Rio Grande. Beautiful, sunny city.
How far are you away from an international airport?
Okay, Isla Verde, that would be the Luis Muñoz Marin airport. Yeah. We're about 45 minutes away.
That's the one I'm flying into. Thank you very much.
There you go.
And I know that name. I haven't been there in quite some time. I have to even think about it. It's been probably a decade. I remember that airport. I remember the name. I do. Like as soon as you said that, because that one flies direct from New York. And okay.
That's right.
Yep. Working on that one there. So tell us, the lymphatic system, really important, but overlooked in our bodies, isn't it?
It is very much overlooked. The lymphatic system, it's referred to as the water goddess. That's why it's so important that we hydrate. Hydration doesn't mean drinking gallons of water. Hydration means that your body is able to absorb the amount of water necessary to keep function. I mean, you pretty much need water for everything. Your body is 83 to 87% liquid. So the lymphatic system acts as the body's drainage and filtration. That's why being still is really important. That's when the lymphatic system really steps into action. People think that activity, movement keeps it going. It does to a certain extent, but stillness is really where it's at. When you're able to just kind of be still, and when the body is truly resting, that's when the lymphatic system kicks into action.
Really?
Yes.
I wasn't aware of that. See, I thought just the opposite, in that for it to be efficient, it needs to move. So, you need to move. And then I'm thinking, okay, so many seniors move less as they get older. So therefore, they got some challenges with their lymphatic system.
You don't get me wrong. You do need to move. But the lymphatic system is able to really do its job when it's still. Okay, so you're pumping blood, circulation is going, you're breathing, you got things are pumping. The lymphatic system is really not working at that time. It's just kind of still. It's there. When you're at rest is when the body heals. Is that correct? Yes or no?
100%. That's why we need to sleep. Your body is repairing, restoring, rejuvenating.
Right. So it's draining fluid, and anything in excess, it's getting rid of it. The body gets rid of it. And that's why it's so important that the lymphatic system is at that stillness. So yes, like you said, there has to be movement. You have to exercise. That's truly important. But there also needs to be that, like we spoke in our other session, it's kind of like There has to be that balance because you have to drain the lymphatic system. Have a moment where it's collecting, right? When you're moving, it's collecting, it's getting it all going, it's getting all, but then the nodes, the nodules, they start collecting the junk, and then when we're resting, it starts to drain. That's why water is really important.
So I would imagine first thing in the morning, the first time you go to the bathroom, probably really important because you've been sleeping all night and your body's probably purging a lot of waste material from the lymphatic system. All right, we are back. Little tech issue, but we've got it fixed. And she is here. We're talking about lymphatic drainage massage, and she is Jasmin Gonzalez from Chi Massage Spa in Puerto Rico. You can hear, right?
Yes.
Yes,
I
back.
can now.
Oh, you're moving my lymphatic system like I'm in a flurry, in a rush. Yeah, things happen. Things happen. Hey, listen. They do. If anybody believes in astrology, we're in a Mercury retrograde right now, which means technology goes wonky, and we got another 3 weeks of this. So be prepared. So I'm not surprised. So
I'm so ready. I have had my last days. It has all been about technology, laptop, iPad, telephones. I was like, you know what? Done. I went sailing.
Good for you. Oh, gosh, I would do that in a second. How can we support our lymphatic system best? What can we do?
Okay, so lymphatic system, there are just so many components. This has just been all of my clients for so many years. It's been my argument, my fight, has been my go-to, because it's also our immune defense. It's our nutrient absorption. It's just a really big part of how our body is able to function and to kind of stay alive. I studied with the Chickley Institute, and they're really big on, even with cancer. We believe wholeheartedly that the whole removal of nodules and nodes, not necessary. The body has the ability to be able to heal itself. And the fact that the lymphatic system is so powerful and has just so many different angles to it and different components, it is the builder of the body. It helps with the fat soluble, the vitamins. When we're not absorbing water the way that we should, it also lets us know, hey, we're having trouble with absorption. This is what we need to do. So I wholeheartedly and strongly believe that the lymphatic system is something we really need to take care of and focus on as a whole.
And there are many that believe too that unless you really, really need surgery, maybe especially a cancer situation or something is compromised, to rethink that, because once they open you up, air hits it, it can potentially spread. Many believe that.
Yeah. The thing with the lymphatic system is it's not like other organs. Like, let's say, for instance, the liver, you can cut off a piece, or there could be some kind of biopsy and the organ grows back. The lymphatic system doesn't work that way.
Right.
Those nodules have a purpose. There's a reason why they're there. And when they're inflamed or they're reactive, is because the body is letting you know something is going on, something is off balance. And I can hands down say that most of the time it's because of lack of hydration. And like I said earlier, it's not about drinking 10 gallons of water. That's not what it's about. It's about fluidity and absorption. So you're not supposed to drink water and then immediately want to go to the restroom. That's your body shouldn't be how it works. If that's happening, there's a lack of or some kind of electrolytes. There's some kind of imbalance. The Our organism, our body is so intelligent. It has the ability to let you know and send you flags. And we just kind of have to be mindful. And lymphatic system is one of the systems that we really should pay attention to.
So you do lymphatic drainage massage to help the system move fluid along. I've had it done before, and I was amazed how light the touch is, right?
Well, it's interesting. We've got so many influencers. There's so many people on social media. And this was a conversation I had earlier today. It's unfortunate within our community that everyone has their own interpretation. So based on where you studied and where you trained, that's then kind of the what you practice. So a lot of people see lymphatic drainage on so many different levels. So you'll see the Madero therapy, and I'm not knocking it. If you believe in it, then hey, more power to you. But people say that that's lymphatic drainage. A lot of people say deep tissue. Oh, that's lymphatic drainage. There are just so many different interpretations and so many different types of the way they see it, the way they kind of feel that it should be. But I think there's a misunderstanding and a misconception and the lack of what the lymphatic system really is. I can't punch you in the face 20,000 times, and then what's going to happen? You're going to swell, right?
Right.
Right? That's what's going to happen. But if I kind of just, touch you softly and give you kind of like a light hug, and just, it's a different response. Are you kind of getting what I'm trying to say?
Totally. It's
so I think it's just a lack of training. A lot of people just have their own separate interpretation.
Interestingly, most of us don't know about the lymphatic system. All we know is from being kids where you went to the doctor and he would feel we called them glands. You have swollen glands. That's right. Lymph nodes, some of the biggest ones in your body. But aren't there hundreds of lymph nodes or dozens of them in your body, all different sizes?
Multiple. Yes. You have them here in the neck. You have them underneath your armpit, in your armpits. You have them for the women, it's the breast tissue. You also have them inguinal, which is in between the legs. You have them behind the knees. They're just so many, but it's crucial. It's important because in every adjoining space, there has to be, so behind the knees, right? So moving the knees, there's got to be movement from the kneecap down, right? Or thigh up. So God made it perfect so that every part of the body had the ability to get rid of just the toxicity. And I think if we were just to be a little bit more mindful and maybe a little bit more education and providing the importance to the lymphatic system, it would be a game changer, like wholeheartedly. Like even Dr. Bruno Chickley, which I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but I know so much. He's from France, and the doctor just by far, you can literally drain the brain, you could drain the heart, you can drain the liver, to the extent where I think we would just live in a better place. You'd have probably less people being operated, cancers.
Wow.
If we really, talking with my heart in my hand, and how important the lymphatic system is. I myself, I'll be sitting down and just looking at my fish tank. And because of the fact that I relate to the water, like flow and water, when I hang out at the beach, like I'm going later, I'm going to sit at the beach, and it's one of the moments where I kind of hold on to my face and just push back, and just go with the rhythm of the water. I know it may sound kind of quirky but it just makes a difference. It's just something so simple. And without water, what are we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally. And you're moving that fluid just by touching your face and lightly too. How would
Right.
somebody know, Jasmine, that they would be a candidate for lymphatic drainage massage? Or should we all have it?
I think we all should have it. I think lymphatic drainage would just be a basic no-brainer. The thing is that we live in a society where everyone just wants that. Oh, what is it? No pain, no gain. Is
Yeah.
that what you guys say?
Yep. Yep.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. That's for me. That doesn't even make sense. It's like, why do I want to hurt? No, I want to rest. I want to be still. Stillness is so powerful.
I can't
That's what
believe you said that. I'm going to share. Like an hour and change ago, I had a little extra time, and I don't know what it is. Again, I'm not an astrologer, but I'm connected with people that do that kind of work and more energy work as well. And we just had a lunar eclipse this morning, very early this morning, and there's other stuff going on in these transits that you'll never see again. You'll never see
Right.
again in your lifetime. All of this stuff lining up. And I was feeling like kind of just like heavy. Like, you know what? I need a moment. And I literally just sat back, closed my eyes, I can go to sleep, but I just call it meditate. I was sitting there just reflecting. I was
Right.
like, I have tons of work to do. And I said to myself, ain't happening, dude. No, you're not doing it. You're going to take some time. And it took like 20 minutes of
right.
just chilling, just doing nothing, just not even thinking, just zoning. Feel better. And for whatever the reason is, like you said, sometimes sitting in stillness is beneficial in so many ways, physically, mentally.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm such an advocate. Like I can just sit in the corner. Like even when we went sailing and everyone's like scuba diving and they're doing this and they're snorkeling and and the kids and they're flipping off and they're off the edge and I just sat in the corner and I took it in the mountain, the landscaping, like the caves. It just was a moment where I sat and just took it all in, and it
Mm,
really made a difference. Like I got home and I was like, I feel happy. I feel
right? Well, a couple of things fundamentally going on there. You go to the beach, so you're around nature, you're
right,
water, okay,
right.
and sounds like we're the same here. When I go to the beach, you know what I do? Nothing. I don't
Yeah.
do anything. You know, maybe play frisbee here and there. Maybe I'll go on the water a little bit, but more than anything else, give me a chair, cold drink, and that's I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, babe, I'm good. I'm on the run every day. There's
Yep.
like not a day. I just had a client. She texted me. She said, "Hey, so by the way, you're closed on Mondays. Is that day for you?" I was like, "What?" I don't even I don't even know what that means. So a day for me, Monday? Doubt it. Monday's a day that I have to go get things for the business. I have to go pay bills. I have to
Yep.
go to the post office. I was like, a day for me? Like,
Hmm.
no, I have to make it happen.
Yep.
I literally have to make it happen. I have a friend of mine. Her name is Lonnie Master, and she has a art studio in Florida, and she's really big on that. So we hold each other accountable. And
Cool.
she's just like, "Hey, are you doing it?" I was like, "I most certainly am."
Well, you do have a benefit there in Puerto Rico where the weather's always nice. So, like you said before, yeah, I'm going to go hit the sailing or I'm going to go to the beach or whatever. If I could, I would. Like it is it. I think it's medically necessary taking time like that.
Yes,
It really
yes,
is. Wow.
it really is.
Wonderful talking with you today. Thank you for the insight
Same
on the
here.
system in the body. How do we find you, Jasmine?
Okay, we're in Fortuna, Playa Fortuna, Rico. Our 874-650-819. You can also find us on www.tspaMassage.com. I'll spell that for you. www.
Your audio just cut out when you were spelling the web address. So I got you. CHI SpaMassage.com. There we go. Thank you for today. We'll catch up soon, okay? I don't know if you could still hear me, but have fun at the beach. Gotcha. All right.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.